And take the tire off. Already loosened the bolts. Let me see how loose they are. Nope, I can't hand turn them. It's probably because it's on there. So if I do that, I can probably get it off. I'm gonna get these bolts off. I'll be back. I started out looking at the front passenger side. You can see the drum is rusty. I looked at the suspension. You've got the rubber grommets there that are cracking. The shock absorbers clearly need to be replaced. I'm going to do some suspension work on the front end. I got to the point where I took the cap off the front wheel. You see that here. Before I decided to switch to the rear brakes. Here we're looking at the rears. This is the rear passenger side. The wheel cylinder is getting cut into by the spring there. I'm not sure what's going on. It's also got two primary brake shoes on the same wheel. Just strange. Again, the suspension is going to need work. You saw the leaf springs are separating. Here, take a look at the fuel pump off the gas tank. This is the aerator off the rear axle and where the brake lines come in. So I'm just trying to look at and see where the brake lines are. I tried to clean the brake lines. That turned into basically cleaning the back side of the rear differential. So that took a while. There's a lot of material that's collected back there over the years, I guess. Here you'll see it cleaned up. At this point, my brake parts have started to come in. I've started taking the rust off the parts that I took off the car. I've cleaned up around the backing plate and the axle. Gonna take the wheel cylinder off here. Here's the new wheel cylinder. And I'm just getting down to the point where I feel comfortable putting stuff back on the car. Back on the brakes. I'm just focusing on the brakes right now. Getting the rust kind of knocked off of it and trying to get it to where I'm comfortable putting things back together. Here in a second, I've got a picture. I painted the wheel drums. I had gotten them turned, so that's the rears. And then on the other side, I've started cleaning it up. Here I've taken the wheel cylinder off. There's the wheel cylinder. It's got a strange chip knocked out of out of the piston on the inside. You'll see that in this picture. It's pretty much frozen up. I couldn't get it to even move. I couldn't get it to come apart from the inside spring. At this point, I've got the right passenger side ready to go, and I add on my first part, my wheel cylinder. I've got it all connected, brake line connected. I've got the new parts, the new shoes, the new springs. Get it all on there. It's looking good. Got the new painted drum on. This is the driver's side. I've got it all cleaned up. This adjuster was frozen shut. This is the one that came off the car. The wheel cylinder bolts are pitted out, rusted, but I got them cleaned up. All the parts back on the car for the driver's side as well. And the new drum put on, and off we go.